Alright, I want to talk about leader skills regarding the new Super Saiyan 4 standalone Gogeta and the new standalone LR Omega Shenron. I think that leader skills, of course, very important to determining how good a character could be, more than people would think, because those are the main characters you'll be likely using for these, new LR premium characters. Of course, maybe when it comes to like a banner unit or an EZA, it's obviously not as important, but these new characters are the ones who set the teams that Dokkan is trying to buff, so their leader skill is again really important for creating new teams and creating new setups for a bunch of different characters to potentially be usable again. And I think there are a lot of different options in regards to what categories these guys can lead. I mean, there is also the very decent chance that a new category is going to be introduced. I feel like, again, we could take a look at Omega Shenron here, and then I'm actually gonna also bring up, I don't believe I had Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta brought up here. I'll bring up the actual fusing one, I guess, here, just cause he probably has the most amount of categories. Now, what I will say is, I guess the new Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta won't have joined forces, bonded parent and child. In fact, I should probably just bring up Super Saiyan 4 Tech or Int Gogeta. I think I think the Int one. I'm gonna bring up this guy, and I'm actually gonna still keep Omega because Omega will largely have the same teams. But in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has less teams than the actual fusing Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, because this is like a joint forces card, and they will have a couple of extra different teams, right? So gotta keep that in mind. Now, I think we'll just talk about Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta first, just because I think he is obviously the more popular character. And after we talk about both characters, we'll take a look at some of the replies here and see what people are saying. I mean, there could very well be some things that I'm not thinking of in terms of leader skills. Now, for Gogeta, I think one thing that's really important to keep in mind of is this. We do have, again, the 3 characters that are going to be strengthened for a limited time, which is both the Year 2 Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta and LR Super Baby 2. I think, when it comes to this, it wouldn't make sense if, let's say, the new Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has a leader skill where he doesn't actually buff the Super Saiyan 4s. Like, it wouldn't make sense, obviously. And being fair, they would have likely given him a leader skill that has these 2 characters on the team anyways. But I think it does, again, still rule out a lot of potential options for leader skills we could have seen. For example, I think that Time Limit is a kind of team that hasn't had a new leader ever. Now, I'm pretty sure at this point they just are using the Fused Fighters team rather than Time Limit, and maybe Time Limit would instead be like a 30%, or I should say, yeah, no, it's still no, it's actually 50% now for the extra leader skill boost, but Time Limit would be the additional category restriction at the end of a Dokkan Fest leader skill. But again, this is a carnival character, and I don't really see him, again, having a team where he doesn't have these 2 on here. Final Trump Card is another team that I think, could potentially have a new option. We just got this Tien recently, but, again, both the Part 1 Dokkan Fest are on here. I don't believe Omega Shenron's on here, but not that it's a big deal, right? But a lot of these characters would fit here, except again for the Super Saiyan 4s. I think there are 2 main categories I think will be possible for this guy to lead, and that's going to be the GT Heroes team. I think is one of them. I think GT Heroes is probably my prime choice for what this guy is going to be a leader for, right? It just makes a lot of sense. They've given us a lot of GT stuff here. Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku, the obviously the one that transforms into Super Saiyan 4 from the 10th anniversary. He will actually also be featured on the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta banner, so makes a lot of sense for him to actually, have a leader skill that also fits him, along with the buffed Super Saiyan 4 Year Force. We have Super Saiyan 4 LR Gogeta, the fusing one that got this EZA this year. They have both GT Super Saiyan Goku and GT Super Saiyan Vegeta, who also are able to be ran on GT Heroes. Later on during the 11th anniversary, funny enough, which is I think about 6 months or so, we will get the EZA for the GT Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta 8th anniversary LR, so that's going to be really exciting. I think, again, both the Year 2 Super Saiyan 4s very likely will get Super EZAs during this celebration. That's my personal guess. In Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, we can maybe see a bunch of sub EZAs for like these really old 2nd anniversary banner unit characters awakenings, right? Lots of different things there. I said that really weird, but you guys get the point. Maybe we could even see like a Super EZA for B-Pan. I think that is also very likely. Tech Pan, maybe, right? There's a lot of different options here for GT Heroes, and it is definitely a very closed off category, so maybe a lot of people might not like it. I mean, I think another option maybe could be Earth Protecting Heroes, but I don't. Is Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta on here? I don't actually know. I assume he is. I mean, he is on Earth Protecting Heroes. Would this be a bad team? I mean, it would be overall a good team. I mean, STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku is also on here. Like, all the Super Saiyan 4s are on this team. It's just also another very top-heavy team. I feel like compared to GT Heroes, again, I feel like this team has more potential for like extra characters in that sense, where I feel like this team is, again, very top-heavy. Like, there's not really a lot of like banner units here or extra like kind of sub EZA characters here. But again, a lot of characters that are upcoming in EZAs will fit this team. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, AGL Kid Gohan, the Year 2 Super Saiyan 4 Super EZAs, right? Like, a lot of these upcoming EZAs do fit this team. So I think that this would be a nice category team as well for him to potentially lead that does fit both the Super Saiyan 4s. But really, those two are my main guesses right now. I'm not expecting Grade 8 Power. I think Grade 8 Power is, again, just we have a 220% Grade 8 Power leader with Super Saiyan 3 Goku from the anniversary. So at least the GP anniversary. I don't really think that this would happen per se. So those are my two guesses for Gogeta. Honestly, like, I'm kind of really locked into those two right now. When it comes to Omega Shenron, again, he is a Dokkan Festival character. So really, it's very wishy-washy. Again, we know that Baby is going to have to fit here. So if we consider the teams that Omega Shenron and Baby do share, it is Transformation Boost, GT Bosses, and Human Deeds and Battle Fate. I think Extreme Class Battle Fate could be pretty good. And again, there are a lot of really nice villain options here. Full Power Frieza, Lee Goku Frieza here, Rose Goku Black, Grade 8 Vegeta, Fusion Zamasu, even Kid Buu might be okay in some situations, right? You can even throw in some superclass characters if you need to, like AGL UI. I mean, AGL UI with the new Omega will likely share Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. You know what's really funny? The new Omega could theoretically do the ×10 Kamehameha and also have the Kamehameha link. I mean, that would actually be really nice if he is a Battle Fate leader, because again, there's a lot of like Kamehameha characters here. This guy has Kamehameha, does he not? Yeah, again, so Shocking Speed, Kamehameha, GT Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Like, that, you know, that's not bad. If Omega would get Kamehameha, it would be really funny. But again, we do know that Omega does do it. So maybe that could be definitely an option. I think Battle Fate is one of the leads I do want to see for Omega. When you really think about it, it does fit Super Baby 2. Would be really nice. I think, you know, Super 17's on here. Like, a lot of these GT characters. So Battle Fate would be a good addition. Now, we do got to keep in mind, though, Nova Shenron is also going to be getting an LR character. So I think one of the leader skills for Omega is going to be either Shadow Dragon Saga or GT Bosses, which, I mean, I would probably take GT Bosses over Shadow Dragon Saga, funny enough, just because at least Battle Fate has like all the big kind of like GT Heroes characters, like the major ones. Like Pan's not on there, but not really like a big deal, right? Even when Pan EZA, she'll be like she'll be next to a GT Goku anyways. That's what she wants. So, um, I also brought up Inhuman Deeds. I think Inhuman Deeds is another really good option here too, just for villains in general. Unfortunately, Omega will likely not lead Transformation Boost. The only Omega Shenron that's on Transformation Boost is the LRAG Omega, because in his intro animation, he does absorb the Dragon Balls. And I don't think that they're going to do this intro animation a second time. Not that they can't. I mean, there's technically the animation where, again, Goku does actually... Goku eats the 4-star Dragon Ball, but then Omega does get the 4-star Dragon Ball back. So, theoretically, we could get Omega's intro being him as Sin Shenron with 6 of the Dragon Balls, and then he regains the 7th 4-star Dragon Ball, right? And becomes Omega again, then he'll be in Transformation Boost, but again, that's kind of like almost a bit of a stretch. I'm not expecting Transformation Boost. I feel like my guess for like Omega's leader skill, if we consider Baby in mind, Battle Fates, GT bosses, for sure. I think these two will be in here. I think it makes a lot of sense. Then I could see for one of the 50% Inhuman Deeds, because it fits a lot of these like kind of villains in here. Full Power Frieza, Grade 8 Vegeta, Goku Black. Fusions of Matsu unfortunately doesn't fit in here, but then maybe they do. Where is it? Did I close Omega? Yeah, we have to bring up Omega, and there's so many tabs open here. Like, what would they do for the last one? Again, it's really tough. Another thing is maybe Omega could lead like a new team. That could be really cool. Like, an idea just I thought of actually before recording this video, which is a bit of a weird idea, but like, imagine like a category that's not like necessarily Transformation Boost, but like final form, like a final form category where it's like all the final transformations of a character within the specific saga. So like, again, we go to the Shadow Dragon Saga. The final form there is Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Baby Saga, it's Super Baby 2 and Super Saiyan 4 Full Power Goku, right? If we go to, I don't know, Tournament of Power, it'd be like UI Goku AGL, or I say AGL, but like the actual UI Goku. Jiren would have Full Power Jiren. Like, all, like, I feel like characters who have a final form that's obtained maybe in that saga specifically could be good. So it's not like every, like, I mean, ideally it'd be good if it's like every single character, but like, again, a character who like obtains a new final form in that specific saga, if you guys get the point, where it's like sort of Transformation Boost, but it could also fit characters that don't actually necessarily transform. Let's say, like, because not every Super Saiyan 3 Goku is in Transformation Boost, right? Like, that's just an example I'm bringing up here. Like, if we bring up Super Saiyan 3 Goku, like, I don't believe, like, the STR one's in here. In fact, you know, AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku's not in here. Like, Super Saiyan 3 Goku from the Majin Buu saga, right? Or Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. All Super Saiyan 2 Gohans, like, because Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, like, we don't have, like, I guess this guy is in Transformation Boost, but you guys get the point. Like, not every Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is in here, but every Super Saiyan 2 Gohan would be in that new category. So where it doesn't have to necessarily be transformation characters. Like, for example, this mini Super Saiyan Goku from Daima would not be on the team, but when we eventually get mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku and adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku, they will fit the team. It would be really cool for villains as well. Let's say Legendary Super Saiyan Broly would fit the team, Super Janemba would fit the team, Full Power Frieza would fit the team. It could be very expensive for villains. Perfect Cell could fit the team maybe, right? You know, technically, I mean, they could put Perfect Form Cell if they really wanted to, because it's technically the same form-ish, but again, you guys kind of see where I might be coming from with that. Let me know what you're thinking. I think it would be a really good villains team potentially, but that's like kind of on the idea of like a new category for Omega. But beyond that, I mean, we'll see. Again, I'm gonna take a look at some of the replies now. I think at this point we kind of got a good idea of what, at least what I would like to see from it. But again, a lot of people like the reason why I really like looking at comments left on YouTube or like comments left on Twitter is because a lot of people bring a different perspective to things than what I'm thinking, and it kind of keeps me like open-minded and on my toes, like, oh yeah, you know, this could also be a thing, right? I think that'd be really cool. So anyways, let's take a look here, and I guess I'll just take a look at the quotes here. So let's see. Gogeta needs to lead Power Beyond Super Saiyan. Actually, that is not something I even considered. I mean, Power Beyond Super Saiyan would be a good team. We haven't had a Power Beyond Super Saiyan leader since the LR Blue Goku and Vegeta. I mean, yeah, very, very powerful team. You know what would be an interesting team? Maybe like Power Beyond Super Saiyan, but for villains. Like, not necessarily transformation boost, but it's an actual like. Well, I guess it kind of is like transformation boost, but maybe I don't know. Like, I think you guys kind of like get what I mean. I feel like there would be some characters that would be on there that aren't on like transformation boost, right? But I don't know. Still, Power Beyond Super Saiyan would be a really, really good team. I mean, we have Gotenks, we actually don't have the year 10 LRs, but we do have these two. I feel like, yeah, this would work out. I mean, there's a lot of Super Saiyan 4s here as well. Obviously, you know, like next year we'll get, you know, GT Super Saiyan Goku or GT Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Goku from the 8th anniversary wouldn't be on this team though. And I think they might be thinking about their EZA upcoming, so maybe they would want to get them included, especially if like events when like Tech Pan EZAs, maybe they'll want to have like a team where she's included there too. So I don't know. Power Beyond Super Saiyan would be a good team for sure. Gogeta Power Beyond Super Saiyan again. Battle of Fate GT bosses, Inhuman Deeds 170%, full power 30%. Or no, you're saying Battle of Fate GT bosses 170%, Inhuman Deeds and full power 50%. That'd be good too. I mean, full power is also a really like good extra 50%, I would say, when you really think about it. And again, we just take a look at some of the options here. Tech Perfect Cell would be on there. Just like extra options besides the, say, the category again, Inhuman Deeds team. I believe, well, the Broly's are on there anyways. I guess like the Jirens, but they're not really extreme class. I think Omega would really benefit from a new team. Like a new villains-based team would be really good for him, though. Gogeta to be a GT category or something that could help everyone out. You can see Omega doing Final Trump Card and GT bosses. Final Trump Card, Omega's not even on the team, though. I mean, I guess he could theoretically get Final Trump Card. This Omega does do the minus energy Powerball, though, so like, it's actually kind of interesting. This minus energy Powerball is not on Final Trump Card. Is that not odd to anyone? Am I kind of crazy? I don't know. Like, if we take a look at Final Trump Card here, I don't believe any of the Final Trump Card. Like, I don't believe any Omega Shenron is on Final Trump Card. No. So, I mean, it would be nice, but Gogeta Power Band Super Saiyan again to get the Part 1 DP in his lead. I guess that's also fair if you want to think about like the Part 1 Dokkan Fest fitting Gogeta's leader, but I think it would probably be the other way around, where they would want the carnivals to fan the Dokkan Fest leader skills rather than the Dokkan Fest to fan the carnivals leader skills. I think it would be that other way. But yeah, I mean, they could do it both ways still. But like, for example, like super bosses, obviously Omega doesn't fit that, so I'm not really expecting the blues to fit on Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's leader skill per se. And also, I honestly think, look, Power Beyond Super Saiyan would be cool, but I just feel like it's a bit like we're running you again, we're running the gods again, we're gonna run Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. I feel like even Rose, like a lot of the team will be similar of physical VB. Like, I think GT Heroes is a team that will stand out a little more compared to what we're usually running, because I mean, it's not like the year 10s, or it's not like any of these other characters that I feel like are very predominant on the Fuse Fighters team right now. That's led by the HOVB. I say HOVB, what am I talking about? The STR Blue Goku and Vegeta. Why did I say HOVB? Bro was like, that's crazy. So funny. I talked about him quite a bit today, I guess, but yeah. Accidentally opened a Vilify video. But yeah, I would say, like, again, the Year 2 Super Saiyan 4s. I guess they would also be on Power Beyond Super Saiyan. This guy is kind of what I'm thinking here. Maybe it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but I don't know. I feel like, you know, there might be some difference here. I mean, it's going to be a little bit samey regardless, though. Omega, like, Glorial Leader, 220% Shadow Dragon Saga. 170% Battle of Fate and Human Deeds, 50% to full power and power absorption. I mean, this does seem like a good team, and then Shadow Dragon Saga 220. Again, like the Glorial Leader skill with Glorial buffs a team, just like he buffed the team for 200% demonic power, and then he had a normal leader skill after that. I would be fine with that. That'd be cool. On everyone's soul, Gogeta is the 4th 220% leader for Fuse Fighters. I kind of doubt it. Omega is guaranteed bare minimum GT boss, Shadow Dragon Saga, and then Battle of Fate and Human Deeds. I guess, yeah, again, we gotta keep in mind again, the Nova Shenron is going to fit the leader skill too. So, I mean, again, if we think about Nova, I brought him up earlier, but did I talk about the 20%? Yeah, because, I mean, Nova's not on a lot of teams. I would assume Nova would be on the full leader skill, right? If they're introducing an LR Nova. I mean, it's not going to be, it won't be this one. It'd be this one. Accelerated battle, but Mega's, oh boy. I mean, yeah, like maybe a GT bosses to 20% at the start. That would be good. Okay. Let's take a look at some of their replies here. Inhuman Deeds and transformation boost for Gogeta, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, or Accelerated Battle. Accelerated Battle. No one's brought that up yet. Let's take a look here. Hit leads it, Gloria leads it. I mean, there are a lot of good characters here, but like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, I don't think it's down here, right? It's only Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Yeah, and Gogeta, of course, but Goku's on this team because he has the instant transformation, based on what I believe. Like pretty much every Goku after he learns instant transmission is on this team. But the issue is Vegeta's not, so I don't think Gogeta would lead this team. GT Heroes, GT Bosses, Transformation Boost, and Human Deeds for Omega, and then 50% to Battle of Fate and Shadow Dragon Saga. Yeah, I don't know if I just don't see Omega getting Transformation Boost though. Power Beyond Super Saiyan for Gogeta. If 2 leaders realistic for Omega, Shadow Dragon Saga, and Human Deeds. Yeah, 50% GT Bosses, Battle Fate. Gets all GT Bosses, Gogeta, Frieza, Rosmatsu. Ideally, we have Battle Fate as another 170%. I agree. Omega needs to lead Inhuman Deeds for 170%. Inhuman Deeds would be a good team. Gogeta's Power Beyond Super Saiyan. Amatsu showed you himself. I mean, a lot of people are really thinking Power Beyond Super Saiyan for Gogeta, huh? I mean, Power Beyond Super Saiyan is a very fair guess, but at the end of the day, I think it is going to be just in the groupings of like 2 or 3 leader skills. So I'm really interested to see how they build the teams regardless. I'm sure Dokkan will do a great job regardless. They did do a really nice job with the part 1 characters, and Super Bosses is quite relevant now. Again, I made this video talking about Super Bosses the other day, where people are like, the team's not even that great, but like the team's in a pretty good spot with all things considered and how the team functions together. I really do like it. I would say maybe my only gripe is that like maybe Goku Black could have also supported Zamasu characters, but that's really all I would say, because like the Zamasu Goku and Future Zamasu don't actually get the 80% support. And I would say the only reason why he probably doesn't do that is because of this STR Zamasu, but who cares, man? Like, you're not really going to be running these guys as rotation anyways, I feel like, in 9 out of 10 times. And even if you do, like, this Zamasu is going to one-shot everything regardless, so, like, it just helps the team out better. It would be another way, but Anyways, let me know what you guys are thinking. You know, actually, what could be really cool? This was Extreme Class Realm of Gods. Like, I'm getting off topic here, but like, Extreme Class Realm of Gods, and like, there's like too many characters on here that are just not. Like, Champa would fit here, I guess. Like, it's pretty much like, it'd just be a bunch of extra characters. Why not, right? But yeah, okay. Thanks all for watching. We're gonna see what these guys' details are gonna be like 23rd, so very excited. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.